Um, there's trouble in Finland over planned unnecessary statement credited to Elina, the foreign ambassador to Finland in Nigeria, speculating that there is a kind of dispute between Finnish government and Simon Ekpa. But today, Elina is in trouble.
There is never have been, and it's not gonna be, because we know that Elina came to Nigeria based on international, business pacts. She came for a different business entirely. Maybe they are going to sign anything having to do with pacts, maybe business and otherwise. But the woman has now deviated from the actual business he came for in Nigeria and diverted to Biafra issue. I'm telling you that Finland can never compromise. That woman has failed her duty. She was on another duty, international duty in Nigeria. What concerns that kind of business with Biafra? That's Simon Ekpa. Not actually knowing that Finland before was under Russia from 1955 backward. They got their independence in 1956. The same issue that Biafra is having with Nigeria. Do you think that Finland is Lagos? Do you think that Finland is Hope Uzodinma's office? Whereby Igbos, Biafrans, Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu are strangers in their land. Listen and listen good. Finland will never ever compromise because it's not under UK, it's not within the confederation that's made up, consistent of the UK, that's the Ireland, England, Scotland, and so on and so forth. Finland is on their own, and the kind of system they run there is quite different from Nigerian system. They can never deviate from what? Standing for justice. See, it is the right of anybody in the world to agitate for self-determination, for if their region is being, marginalized or aggrieved in any contraption, in any country, such region has right to do what? To disembark, to disintegrate, to sit down. It's an international law. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu has not contravened any law here in Nigeria. Likewise, Simon Ekpa. Oga, I'm an Igbo man. It doesn't mean that Igbo land will be in Nigeria. Must be in Nigeria. Must. No. Igbo land is done. Nigeria is done. Are you listening to me? Anybody can sit away from Nigeria now. It is the right of the Yorubas, if they like or if they will, to sit out of this country. So I don't know the reason why it is a must that Igbo man must be a slave. Igbo man must be a slave. Look at the kind of government of what exclusion they are running in Nigeria, excluding Igbo man, each and every government that comes and goes, even during military adventure in Nigeria. Abacha military junta rejected Igbo. What are the roles played by Igbo in Abacha's regime? And Shoniko took over. He run, what do you call that government? Interim. An interim president in this country. Who are the Igbos in that government? When Babangida was there, Ebutikwo was there barely a year plus. Ebutikwo had to do what? Resign. Till today, no Igbo man has partook in any leadership in Nigeria, in any regime. Since 1986, Ebutikwo resigned by himself. 94, Abacha as a military junta to 1998, 4 years. Babangida from that 1996 that Ebutikwo, resigned to 1993. Was it not 7 years? No Igbo man was there. Abdul Salam Abubakar came. Was there any Igbo man there? Obasanjo came. He chose by himself the people, Igbos, that work with him. After Obasanjo's regime expired, Obasanjo met the Hausas. It is the time for the Igbos to allow them. Hausa said no. That Ekweme has, been settled. Ekweme, the founding father of SDP that translated into PDP, was sidelined by the Hausa oligarchy. Igbo man was out since. Today, see, let me tell you, comfort me until Jesus Christ comes. Oga, if Christ comes, we are on our own. We can never stay with these people. Oga Ekpa, issue is growing serious what? Controversy in Finland. They think that they can manipulate Finland. You cannot manipulate them. They are the Scandinavians. They are the Nordics. The Nords will never be manipulated. They have justice system, legal system there. They don't deviate from following their rules and regulations. The law, constitution in Finland will never be manipulated. It's not an unwritten constitution like Nigerian constitution that can be manipulated anytime. Don't you know now that if you don't sing national anthem, Nigeria will hail you. Hellfire, we are hailing hellfire. You are going to jail. If you don't think hellfire will hail you, you will go to jail. That's the kind of constitution you run here. They don't even tell them, Nigeria, we are hungry, our leaders no get sense. They don't sing it like that. They just sing it in a way it will suit them. So that when they are walking, when they are going anywhere in the world, people will be looking at them, look at this giant. He has converted Nigeria. Okay? The conversion, what is it that they have converted in Nigeria? They have converted our prosperity into hunger, abject poverty. Nigerians are deprived of basic amenities. Nigerians are deprived of beans, ordinary beans. Okay, this morning now, I asked the woman to just serve us food. One spoon, 200 naira. One spoon,
a spoon, not even a spoon, not even a
spoon,
not ordinary spoon.
Ordinary tablespoon.
Naira.
I mean tablespoon, no.
Tablespoon, yes.
200 naira in Nigeria. That they want the Kanu to die in prison. They want Igbo man to be a slave. They want me to believe that I'm a Nigerian. For how? For how? I'm not. Okay. The last time I enjoyed here was after the war when we were in the school. The same Finland, we are bringing corn milk, oboroko, stockfish into the Igbo land. The missionaries bringing reliefs, Cadbury Bonvita milk into the southeastern Nigeria. For the children of that region not to be dying of malnutrition. And today now, you want Finland to believe that Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Comfort me. Our disintegration, no, our unity is not negotiable. Nobody can negotiate in Nigeria. Why? You are not doing the normal thing. You want everybody to be your slaves. You go in there to serve. As in what? Stewardship. Okay, we don't have learned leaders. What we have here are passing Cs. Leaders that went to school only to write their exams by stealing from the library someone's project, someone's work. He will write it. After writing it, he will cram it. If he call him for attitude test, he will start routing nonsense. After paying lecturers money, they will come out and tell you that they went to school. What do you know about democracy? What are you dreaming about? Tenet of democracy. What you are doing here is not obtainable in a democratic society. You stand by the truth. You stand by service. You don't become a slave masters over the electorate. People that has chosen you make the right choice. You must deliver to them. I don't know whether you understand. It has gone a long way to tell the whole world, Nigerians, whom Simon Ekpa is.
Yes.
Simon Ekpa is an Igbo man. He's not a Nigerian man. Simon Ekpa has chosen biafra citizenship and do what? Debunk, renounce Nigerian citizenship. If you don't hear English, he has accepted to be an Igbo man, Biafran, and the Finland man. Make I talk him for una hearing. Now, the Finland ambassador is conniving with Nigeria to bring Simon Ekpa. A woman that came on a different business.
She must be under investigation.
No, they must investigate him in Finland. This is a guy that worked with Finland military. They think that Simon Ekpa, oh, this is the two they disregard Igbo man. They think Igbo man Aburu. That man went to Finland on scholarship basis, read, did everything there. He worked in their military as a military man.
Married a Finnish woman who is also
woman
in the government.
Jesus Christ, what do people think that Igbo man is? What do people think that Igbo man is? You don't include us in your leadership right from the word A. So allow the Igbo man to go. Remove your face. Not that you are going to give us referendum. You are not. But we are going to get our freedom.
100%.
We are not listening. We are not waiting for Nigeria to give us our referendum. When we are done, we are done. Everybody will go their separate ways. No intimidation, no influation. Nobody is going to deprive anybody of anything. We are not losing anything. The Igbos are going. Thank you.
Thank you. What's your view between the development surrounding Simon Ekpa and the Finnish government? What do you think that's going on now? Just in 2 minutes.
Simon Ekpa is a Finland citizen, and Nigeria cannot repatriate him. Finland is not Africa, where corruption and bad leaders are multiplied every day by day. Finland struggled before they get their independence as a country. They have the rule of law and they respect the rights of human citizens. So Nigeria think that the way they use a system to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, they can also do that in Finland. Finland government is laughing at Nigeria because they did not recognize Nigeria as a country. They see it as a zoo, where anything goes. A country who claim to be does not even have anything to look at and believe in. So Finland does not see Nigeria. So the Finland ambassador who represents Nigeria here she has compromised, because you know Nigerian government can equally how they operate in their system, corruption. So they have corrupted her, because being a Finland ambassador in Nigeria, if you cannot be there, you join them. Nigeria, that is the system of Nigeria. They have corrupted the woman. The woman behaves like Nigeria now. So Nigeria cannot deceive or cannot even try to send a letter of repatriation. Finland will see Nigeria as a country that does not have any headway. How can you send a country that have rule of law? You that does not have rule of law, be sending them letter. What do you have? Are you going to take them how they operate in their system? Or do you want to tell them that Finland, your system, or the way you rule your country is not proper? Nigeria is a forgotten issue. What we are saying, let Nigeria divide. The north go, the southeast go, the southwest go. Let there be peace. The north are clamoring for their country. What is Nigeria? All these bad leaders, they are the ones fighting the unity of Nigeria because of their selfish interests they have. Ekpa is moving forward. So Nigeria have gone, and Ekpa is moving forward. We are dividing this country. Whether the lies of Uzodinma, whether the lies of Tinubu and his co-criminal-minded men, Nigeria is divided. We are tired of all this unemployment. We are tired of criminal things. Imagine a slap to a Nigeria, being a country, your 3 jets have been seized in France because of the debt that Nigeria incurred with one Chinese firm. It's a slap to us. Nigeria is a country you claim to be a giant of Africa. Nothing is moving. What we have here is criminal-minded men leading us, and you think that everybody is happy. You are saying that the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable. Who told you that? Open the vote. Let's vote for referendum. You will see the North will be the first to start their voting. You will see the Southwest, the masses will come out and vote for their referendum. Everybody wants to go. We are tired of these criminal-minded men telling us they are leaders. Do we have any leaders in this country? No. They are all criminal-minded men. From the north down to the southeast. They are all criminals. So the Finland government will never, like I said, they will never repatriate Ekpa. Nigeria is a joker, and a country where there is no word, where there is no leader. Thank you.
Thank you.